Have you ever tried to run away from something you knew you were meant to do? That's where Jonah's story begins. A story of fear, rebellion, and mercy. Jonah was a prophet, chosen by God to deliver his message to nations. One day, God spoke to him and said, "Go to Nineveh, that great city, and tell them to turn from their evil ways." But Jonah refused. Nineveh was wicked, dangerous, and filled with Israel's enemies. He didn't want to see them forgiven. He wanted them judged. So Jonah ran. He packed his things and boarded a ship heading in the opposite direction, trying to flee from God's presence. But no one could escape the one who made the sea and the sky. As the ship sailed into open water, a fierce storm began to rise. Winds howled, waves crashed, and the sea raged violently. The sailors cried out in fear, throwing cargo overboard to stay afloat, but nothing helped. Below deck, Jonah slept as if nothing was happening. The captain woke him and shouted, "Get up and pray to your God. Maybe he will save us." The sailors cast lots to find who was responsible for the storm, and the lot fell on Jonah. He confessed, "I am running from the Lord, the God who made the sea and the dry land. If you throw me into the sea, it will calm." Reluctantly, they lifted Jonah and threw him overboard. The moment he hit the water, the storm stopped. The waves stilled. The sky cleared. The sailors stood in awe, realizing they had witnessed the power of the true God. But Jonah was sinking deep beneath the surface, swallowed by darkness. Then suddenly, a massive fish appeared and swallowed him whole. Inside the belly of the fish, Jonah was trapped in complete darkness. The smell of the sea surrounded him. For 3 days and nights, he prayed with a broken heart. He admitted his disobedience and begged God for mercy. And God heard him. The fish rose to the surface and spat Jonah out onto dry land. Covered in sand and seaweed, Jonah gasped for breath, realizing he had been given a second chance. This time, Jonah obeyed. He went to Nineveh and proclaimed God's warning. 40 days from now, Nineveh will be destroyed unless you turn from your evil ways. To his surprise, the people believed him. They humbled themselves, fasted, and prayed for forgiveness. Even the king stepped down from his throne, covered himself in ashes, and cried out to God. And God, full of compassion, spared the city from destruction. Jonah was angry at first, unable to understand why God would forgive those who had done so much wrong. But God reminded him that his mercy is not limited to a few. It's for everyone willing to turn back to him. Jonah learned that you can run from God's call, but you can't outrun his love. His story is a reminder that no matter how far we go or how deep we fall, God's compassion can reach us anywhere. If this story touched your heart, like this video, subscribe for more powerful Bible stories, and share with someone who needs to remember that God always gives second chances.